I did not do well last week. Uh, I went 6-8 last week. For the second week in a row, I went 6-8. So many upsets, just crazy. My record as of today, 82-54. I counted the tie of the Lions and the Steelers as a loss, or as an incorrect, I guess I should say. Because I'm not going off of if I got it correct, or I'm not going off of if the team I picked won, I win. I'm going off of if I was correct, I get one. If I'm wrong, I get one on the wrong side. So, counted as a loss, putting me at 82-54. Anyway, Thursday night game, going Falcons and the Patriots. Patriots coming off of an impressive win against the Browns last week. Falcons, they did Falcon things. And that's losing to the Cowboys. Give me the Patriots winning this game tomorrow, which will be Thursday. Patriots win. Ravens against the Bears. Now, Ravens, they've had the NFC North's number so far, beating the Lions and the Vikings. They'll also beat the Bears. Give me the Ravens over the Bears. Speaking of NFC North, we have that division going head to head. The Packers and the Vikings. I was halfway tempted to pick the Vikings to win this game, but I believe Aaron Rodgers will do Aaron Rodgers things, and he'll win this game. I'm picking the Packers to defeat the Vikings. Colts and the Bills. Oh boy, I'm so scared that the Bills are just gonna have one of those games that they crumble. However, I'm gonna go with the Bills to defeat the Colts. It's also at Buffalo, so you guys got this. I've changed this to one. I've gone back and forth. I've thought about it and I've rethought about it. And I think that the only reason the Lions haven't actually won, they've tied, but they actually haven't won a game, is because I haven't picked them. So, I'll take the L on this one. I'm pretty confident that the Browns will beat the Lions, but it's a little experiment for myself. I'm wholeheartedly believe that I will not get this one correct. However, it has to be done at least once. I am picking the Lions to defeat the Browns. If this works and the Lions win, and I could have just been doing this all season and they would have won their games. Moving on. Washington at Panthers. This is another one that I've struggled with. I've actually switched this one from team to team of picking which one I want to win. I've decided to go with Washington. I do not believe Cam Newton will make a difference anywhere. Give me Washington to win this game as they hopefully remain with that defensive scheme that they had last week. That was pretty good. Okay. I'm not doing the upset for this one. Tennessee Titans against the Texans. Give me Tennessee. I mean, this is just easy. This is just easy right now. I don't think the Texans are going to win another game this year. If they do, they'll be very lucky. Next, we have 49ers and the Jaguars. Now, this one's interesting. The Jaguars are not a great team. No, they are not. Neither are the 49ers, though. This one I debated on, too. Give me... I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to go with my gut and say that the 49ers are a better team than the Jaguars. Picking the 49ers. Yeah. Okay. Now, this is another one. I've gone back and forth, and it's because these last 2 weeks, the upsets have been killing me. They have been killing me. Which one would you consider an upset, though? The Dolphins or the Jets? I mean, they're just both bad teams. They're both going to have top 10 picks, I think. However, I think the upset would be the Jets. Therefore, I am picking the Dolphins to win this game. Yes, I don't think that the upsets are going to continue. I did pick the upset with the Lions, but that's just my own experiment, you know. I'm picking the Dolphins to win this game. They had an impressive win last week. Yes, I know usually after an impressive win, it's followed by an impressive loss the next week. But I feel like the Dolphins, they're going to start getting on a roll. Still have a top 10 pick in the draft. But they're going to have a little bit of a winning streak here. Very fortunate to be facing the Jets. But we're really good against the Ravens. So, you know, kind of evens out. I've also debated on this next one. The Eagles and the Saints. I did have the Eagles going over the Saints until I really thought about it. And I'm like, yeah, the Saints lost last week, but it's against the Tennessee Titans, and it was a 2-point conversion that just wasn't good. And yeah, the Eagles had a blowout win, but it was against the Broncos. The Broncos aren't that very good. I ended up switching to pick the Saints, so I'm picking the Saints over the Eagles. And if I get that one wrong, you know what? That's fine. Eagles win. Hopefully the Cowboys will lose, which I have more about later. Bengals and the Raiders. Here we go. More division rivalries. I love it. I actually think this could be one of the best games this week. Bengals, coming off of a bye week, got a lot of rest. To prepare for the Raiders. Raiders, you know, you kind of had a rough week last week. Let's be honest. Not the greatest week. But because the Bengals had the bye week, this is a division game, so it's kind of hard, but I'm going to pick the Bengals to win this game. I feel like they are a better team. Chase has just been killing the wide receiver game and could win Rookie of the Year. I believe he has a really good shot at it. I don't usually pick against the Cowboys, but I'm going to. Okay. I believe the last time I picked against the Cowboys, I was correct, which was funny. This time, I have a really good feeling. The Chiefs, I'm telling you, they are turning it around. People are saying, I don't know, there were still some errors I seen. Yeah, okay, that will happen, though. This is going to be a win. I'm telling you, the Chiefs will beat the Cowboys, and it will be so funny. Because the Cowboys will start thinking, well, man, maybe we don't belong in the playoffs. What if we lose and we don't make it even to the playoffs? Oh my gosh. I'm allowed to dream, okay? I do think the Cowboys are going to win their division. However, they're not going to win this game. I'm picking the Chiefs. This one I went back and forth with too. There's a lot of them I went back and forth with, and it's because of the last 2 weeks. They've been crazy. Seahawks against the Cardinals. Cardinals lost last week. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Seahawks lost this week too, though. And it was even worse. It was even worse. I thought the Seahawks gameplay was absolutely atrocious. I don't know what they were trying to do, but it didn't work at all. You put up 0. For the first time in, they said, over a decade, you put up 0. Make it worse, you put up 0 against the Packers. I hate the Packers. You couldn't have put up at least 3? Made it somewhat respectable? You put up 0. However, that was at Lambeau Field. It was a little snowy. I remember, that was crazy. This game, however, is in Seattle. Big different environment for Seattle. Therefore, and also I believe Russell Wilson will be a little bit better. I'm going to pick the Seahawks to beat the Cardinals. It's, I think, the first time ever I picked against the Cardinals. A lot of firsts this week. A lot. And it's because the last 2 weeks have been just terrible. Moving on to the Sunday night game. The Steelers, who tied with the Lions. It's got to be like the all-time what the hell were you doing last week of all time. Now, Ben Roethlisberger did not play. Who else was it saying didn't play? He was a big key factor. Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart. Give me a sec. Claypool did not play. He was limited in practice this week. I believe that he will be playing this week. It might not be much, but I think he'll be playing. Therefore, I picked the Steelers to win. Chargers, just, not a great team. They seemed like they were good at the beginning of the year, just they kind of fell off. They're average. I wouldn't say they're a bad team. They're an average team. Which, I mean, if Lions were an average team, I'd say they were a great Lions team. So, there you go. The Monday night game. The Giants against the Buccaneers. Now, on paper, it would just be screaming, why would you ever even have trouble picking this game? It's going to be the Bucs to win this game easily. However, who's going to be playing for the Bucs? Are they going to have all their wide receivers and all their weapons that Tom Brady needs, apparently? Now, the Giants are the Giants, and I'm sure they'll do giant things. But, I mean, the Bucs were terrible last week. And they had a shocking loss. At least in my opinion, it was shocking. I mean, the amount of upsets that have happened in the last 2 weeks is absolutely insane. And it got me gun shy to pick easy games like this one. However, I picked the Bucs to win this game. Now, I want to take a little second to chat. So, next weekend, or for next week, week 12, obviously is a big, big deal, not only for the U.S. with Thanksgiving and everything, but it's a big deal for us here in Detroit, where our Lions play every year. And this year, we face the Bears. Now, this is interesting. I have to see how each team does. But my initial thought is obviously the Bears are probably going to win this game. However, I want to do something special for it. I want to do something special. Will it be recording our reactions? Because I'm going to have my family here to do it too. Maybe. I feel like that would be fun. Post it on YouTube or whatever, you know. Unless if it's, you know, a boring game and, you know, it's a blowout either way. But if it comes down to, like, the last second, like, if I would have recorded my reaction to the Steelers-Lions game for the, you know, overtime period, I don't know how that doesn't blow up with views, because it was absolutely hysterical. My sister was wondering what the hell what was wrong with me. And it was all in all funny, you know? So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to record at least my reactions. I don't know if family would be down with that, but at least my reaction. But that will do it for our Week 11 picks. Now, I just turned my mic down so you probably can't hear me much. Next week will be so fun because I not only have Thursday off for my work, I have Friday off also. So we're going to have so much fun. I'm going to have fun. Also, I got my car fixed, so everything is working spectacularly. Ooh, and the Rams face the Packers next week. It'll be so fun.